So guys, thank you, like I said, for clicking this video. We have already posted 2 videos. I was here the other day and I was so excited. I said, I have to come back again because it's lovely to hang around you guys. And one thing I love about you guys and people like Obinda, I always mention Obinda's name. I love people who are willing to share what they know, what they have done, what they have tried, and it's working out for them, and they want other people to know about it too. That means you guys are not selfish, right? And everybody, and you know, some of our comment, people say, I love this family. It's not like they just love you guys. They sense it. It's the energy that comes out of you guys. So, last time I said that I join you guys about whatever you guys are doing, and people want to know about it. And guys, if you have not watched the first and the second video, please go and watch it, because we were all over talking about stock market and online business, e-commerce, everything. We were going crazy. We were so excited because we love money, right? We love money. I love money.
Not money.
Yes. So today, yes, the plan is, guys, the plan is we are going step by step to know how people can start, how they can come to Ghana and survive, where to start, and because it's not just, you didn't just pack your bags and came to Ghana. There's something behind it. So guys, I'm not gonna talk too much. I will leave it to you guys to please go step by step. So in case somebody want to join you guys, join us, not you guys. Because I've already started paying my money, so I'm in already. Then they can join. We are not saying say do just this.
No.
But you need to start somewhere. So over to you guys.
Okay, thank you, my sister
You're
Tilly.
welcome.
So, my name is Douglas Limo, and yes, I've been doing online, since 2006. I've never worked for anyone. So, back in the days, we were in Germany, and before I started my online business, I was doing consulting, IT consulting, and also teaching IT private in a private school in Germany. And then we moved to the UK. So in 2008. So my last job was in 2005, and I told Ella, no, I want to learn this online stuff. I want to start learning how to design websites and stuff, because I met a friend at the workplace who introduced me to website development, and that's how I got in. And for me, if you introduce me to something, I'll even overtake you, because I love to learn. I love to learn. So I soaked myself in and worked with all the major platforms and stuff. So when we came to UK, I came with my business. That means in UK 2008 till we left, I didn't work for anyone.
Nobody.
Work for no one. Even not working for Apple when I had the opportunity to do it, because we were focused on this online. My vision of the online business is something that is freedom. It gives location freedom, it gives time freedom, and it can give you financial freedom. So I saw all the freedoms in this online thing, and that's why even the Bible says, if a man finds the kingdom of God, he will just put everything aside and pursue the one. So when I saw the potential, I said, I don't care if it will take me 10 years. I will just focus on. It's not like something that overnight you start making money. No, it's education. And you see, we are focused on there are 2 sides of education. The other time I was just explaining in one of our channels with Mickey about education. I was talking about more of informal education. Some people were thinking, oh, I don't like education, but they don't realize that there are 2 forms of education. Two main companies: the formal education, the informal education. And that's why Jim Rohn said, formal education.
Jim Rohn is a writer.
He was America's foremost philosopher who died some years ago, and he was the one who mentored Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins, yes.
So Jim Rohn said, formal education will earn you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. You see? So if you look at the formal education, it is to find a job, go to school, get a degree, and get a job. Whilst the informal education, there's no finish line.
There's no finish line.
So people think, Steve Jobs dropped out of college, but they made a transition from formal education to informal education, because if you want to develop something, you need filtered information, filtered knowledge. Focus on that. So that's what online is. You need that education. But some people, the mindset is, I heard you can make money online. So like a friend of mine said, cool. I heard. So how much am I going to make in a week when I start online? I was like, hey, you don't even have any education. You don't have, So we've been learning a lot. If you ask them,
they need a system. If somebody tells you you can make this money by tomorrow or in a week,
it's a lie.
Then it's definitely not true. Because nobody can predict the future.
No one. No one can tell you this is how amount you're going to make, because it depends on so many variables.
Yes.
On yourself as well.
On yourself. So for example,
engagement.
You can build I can build a store for you. You can make more money than myself.
Yes.
So there's no, like, from all it takes is, with every business, consistency, commitment, and patience. Many people don't have a patience. So we came to the UK and we started website development. We had our own website agency for 7 years, from 2008 to 2015. And from there, we made a transition to digital marketing and e-commerce. And then e-commerce, we started with Amazon. Amazon has got different e-commerce programs. They've got FBA, that's fulfillment by Amazon. That's when you ship your stuff to Amazon's warehouse and they sell it for you. They take their cut. You also have your cut. They've got the one that you merchant fulfilled.
Fulfilled by merchant.
So you just when somebody buys, you just ship.
You go to the postal office. You package it. So you do everything yourself.
You do everything yourself. And then 2015 they introduced. They used to call it Merch by Amazon. So Merch by Amazon was initially conceived for the games, those who were
those who were creating games on the,
like Fortnite and
Candy Crush. Those things.
That was the plan for them. And then later they saw that independent sellers were joining. People were joining, like artists were joining, and then it was getting big. So when they launched on 30th September 2015, and we joined. I joined 9 days later. And then I got mommy in, I got Duke in. So if you are in my circle, I got you in. I got my sisters in. I got everyone who was close to me.
Because it's like what do you call it? I'm sorry to jump in. It's like Tesla. When Tesla stopped, was like nothing. Those who were able to see it, electric cars, they jump in and they made a lot of money.
And a lot of them didn't. And even when they went up, they went down again.
And people who bought it.
Yes, it went up later. Like very.
So that's the thing. So we got in early, and then that was the wild one. There was no training. There were no courses. So it was like that time we had moved from Luton to Stoke-on-Trent, and then I had no we left the former business there to start brand new,
like a product-based business.
Product-based business. Luke was saying, see, when you do service-based business, for example, you're designing a website for client. You finish this client, then you have to chase all the time.
Or you're also sacrificing your time.
Your time. So you are trading. It's like you are self-employed, but it's not like Kiyosaki will say you own a job.
Yes.
You own a job. You see.
At least with a job, you have one boss.
But
if you're doing a service business, you have like many bosses.
Many.
And then you have no closing time.
No.
Like if you have a deadline, you have to get it done at
Yeah.
this time.
And anybody can call you at any time.
And, and you tend to work more than having a regular job even.
So we made that transition to product-based business. That
Yeah.
means you create your own products and you don't trade your time for money. Because even if 24 hours, you say work for all the 24 hours, you can't even do it.
Yeah.
You know, so with trading your time for money, it's like there is no, you cannot scale it. You cannot, like, even if they give you more hours, if you want to like make more money, you have to keep increasing the hours. And that's why a lot of us like used to struggle in the West, because if you want to make money, you have to do more hours.
More hours.
So more hours, that means it deprives you the time with your family.
Oh.
You see,
Oh.
and some people you see the husband will do night shift, the woman will do, the lady will do the day one.
Yeah. And you know what your son said, the one who followed you?
Yeah. Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
Dwayne said that, and I said to him when we came, I said, I wasn't paying attention. I should have captured it on video. He said, when we were in London, my dad would be walking in and I'll be walking out.
Yeah. He was working in labs, and that's what, and he was having like no life.
No life.
And I was like, when we were growing up like Dwayne, we had life.
Oh, even though we think we don't have money, but we have life.
We had life, and I was seeing how miserable
They are
they
becoming.
from there. I said, no, I need to get them out, you know. So the reason why it made it easier is because, like, we got into the business and we were focused.
Focus.
We focused on it, and I remember the funny thing is when we moved and we had when we moved, didn't have any website business. We just new place and it's a new business, so I had to make it work. So my plan was if it doesn't work, then I have to go to work. I have to find a job. And for me personally,
Scary
that's the most scary thing, because like I like freedom, and I've not been working for anyone since 2006. So
you mean in London?
yeah, so I was like, we had moved from one place to another, and I was doing this Amazon thing. I said I have to make it work. So I put it 16 hours a day working, and then my plan was for it to, get us to the point where it can start paying like our rent and stuff. And then Ella will come. Hey, do you think this thing is going to?
Because I was doing a regular job. I work in a hospital. Like if you work in a hospital, it's like care assistant, or a nurse, or any other health professional. I had the job base.
Yeah.
Then he was like at home with the children and everything, and I was like, are you sure this is working? Because I don't see anything for money after 1 month. And I was chasing him. But at the end, I happily didn't.
But I knew what I was doing, and I'll be. Our bedroom was upstairs, and my office was and my office was in our bedroom.
Yeah.
So I'll tell her, I'm looking for job. I'll look for job. So when I hear she's coming, then I'll open the job site.
Job seeker site.
The job searching.
Then I'll
second done, then like I was asking, did you look for something, And see, look, I've been opening all the job seekers websites.
Meanwhile,
he was working on his business.
Yeah. So when when I hear that she's coming upstairs, then I'll open all the job websites. I had them open already. So when I and at the same time working on my business. So when I hear she's coming, then I'll switch to the job. I'm like, I'm looking for a job, and as soon as she gets out of the room, then I'll go back to my business.
That's nice. That's really cool.
Because I knew. You see, when you have the,
it's like a gut feeling.
Yeah. The thing is, that's why a lot of people don't push. I have a training. It's called the pregnancy principle. The pregnancy principle is for everyone. You see, when a woman is pregnant, 9 months, that woman, the child will be kicking and stuff. That woman feels it. I mean, the pain and everything. And you can't tell that woman to abort that baby. In the same way, no one can tell you to abort your vision. your vision. So that's I call the pregnancy principle. So look at how women carry babies. I mean, we have got 7 children, and I've been in the delivery room 6 times. It's only one time I was not there. That was when my dad died, and I was in Ghana. But I've been, when Duke was born, I was there all the time. So I know the pains they go through, and carrying your vision, your baby.
Yeah.
So when you have a vision, it can be to move to Ghana, to move to Nigeria, to move back to Africa. All these things are dreams, babies that you are carrying. And don't let anyone abort that baby. You know, there will be challenges, like sometimes the pains that you'll be going through when you are carrying the baby. The kicks, no one feels it, you feel it. So that's why, like, you are starting a business, you are carrying a baby. You have the vision. You want to get delivery. Yes. So for me, that was I knew that principle. So no one could tell me not to do what I was doing.
Wow.
You see, so I knew exactly. I said, even if it can take me 10 years, I will choose stones. But when the 10 years come, like Joseph, they were in the farming land. When they got there, you see, that back in the Bible where there was famine in Egypt. You see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. And he was the one that they went.
You see? So that's the sacrifice we have to go through.
And you know what?
You are carrying your baby. Don't let anyone.
What you just said. Did I tell you before I joined you guys and we were talking about e-commerce? Remember I told you guys that I paid $1,500 to e-commerce. Somebody told me that they're gonna bill me. You know, I didn't tell you everything about that. That was the first one. The second one, I think I finished paying it probably a few months ago. The first one said they're gonna build me my own website. They're gonna run it. They're gonna make sure my domain name is this. You mean, link stuff to companies to it, and like not physical, but like the one that Amazon does.
Yeah.
You buy and the company will ship them to everything.
Dropshipping.
Dropshipping.
Because when you mentioned, I was like, that sounds like dropshipping.
The first one I lost 1,500. The second one I lost 5,000. So like when you say that when you pregnant, I knew, say, within me, I know my whole being, because I compare e-commerce into stock and dividends. That's my thinking when it comes to online, whatever. Because if eBay, I'm not a big person, but when I go to stores and I find a dress that is beautiful, I bought a camera, a good camera, I take a picture of it and I put it on eBay. And once in a while, somebody will buy it. So I knew it said, when it comes to distance, it's possible. Especially if you find somebody who knows what they are doing now. Definitely, you'll be a winner.
It's not just a straight line. There will be some roadblocks.
Yes.
Sometimes you get somewhere, you think it's right, then something happens.
Yeah.
So it's not a straight linear path.
I mean, in business,
it's like
in business, and that's the thing. So when you have the vision, focus on your dreams. Challenges will come. So that's what I did. So even when things were hard, I knew this Amazon opportunity is massive. When Amazon goes into an area, they blow it up.
Oh.
They don't joke around.
It's true.
So they started like it was a small, only for app developers.
Yeah, it was
Fortnite, and
they were not promoting it.
They were not promoting it.
Really, just the people who
knew
into that space already. Like because before Amazon, we were doing Teespring.
Teespring,
Teespring.
Now Teespring is not loud like Amazon.
They're called Spring now. But it's through Teespring where we were trying to set up our own printing t-shirt business, but the way Teespring was doing was very different from Amazon. So when you showed us the Amazon one, that's when we really had our
And did not now Walmart is also doing.
Walmart
is coming over.
I saw it.
I'm almost
Walmart
trying to join them.
I saw it 5 months ago.
Yeah, 5 months
But
ago. Yeah.
I wanted to join, but you need to be a US person.
Walmart is
you
good,
do?
but it's for you.
Yes.
You US guys,
Yes,
you
yes.
have massive.
I was going to ask my auntie because she's.
I applied, but it's for international. That's why it's difficult.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. That's the thing. So I'll come to that with the Walmart thing.
Yeah.
So we started a print on demand business. So when it comes to e-commerce is huge, and there are different aspects of e-commerce. So let's say one aspect is selling physical products, like this one.
Okay.
These are physical products. All these are physical products. The other aspect of e-commerce is selling digital products. So digital products can be selling an e-book. It can be anything that you you can download PDFs. These are all
Music, images.
these are all digital products, or even courses. Let's say Auntie has a lot of knowledge in stocks. She said, "Good, I'm going to create a stock course for beginners," and then she can create this course as a digital information product, also digital, yeah, or doing like online workshops. These are followed here. And then the other side, the other one is called, let's say, SAS, software as a service. So software as a service, you can, create a company like ClickFunnels. They focus on software for sales and marketing funnels. So, for example, their software helps businesses to map out the customer journey.
To the source.
Yes, the customer journey. So from the point where the customer gets the awareness of your brand till the sale, yes, the software is built for
I've been
that.
through all that.
Yes.
You see what? I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
that's
about.
why. Yeah. So
All-
sales
all
funnels.
these buzzwords, huh?
Yeah. So sales funnels and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was invited to the headquarters in the US.
Really?
Yeah. I was the only one from the UK.
Listen.
So we'll come to that. So there is a lot that we can
Yeah,
talk about.
we can talk for many hours. Yeah.
So that's it. So selling physical products, digital products, or software as a service, or even an app. So there are different forms. So in our case, we focus on selling physical products. But the good thing with what we do is it's called print on demand e-commerce. And with these physical products, there are different forms as well. There's private label. For example, I can go to China, find a company to do this, then I'll brand it private label. Private label can come up with an idea. Like, for example, phone case. I can look at this bag, for example, I say, okay, this bag, okay, let me do it in a different way. My own won't have this one, but it can be in such a way that ladies can open this one and add something. So you can look at the existing product and improve and find a manufacturer and do it for that's called private labeling. Yeah. So that's also the FBA, fulfillment by Amazon, merchant fulfillment by Amazon, drop shipping on Shopify, from AliExpress, from Walmart. It's huge.
There are
Many others. So we print on demand a traditional way. For example, if you want to print, let's say you want to start your clothing business. This is
One of your products.
Yeah. So let's say this is the design. Yeah. So what you can do is like this design. Before you have to find a company. You have to buy the blanks. These are the blanks. You see, these are the blanks.
The blanks, yeah.
There's nothing on it.
Yeah.
There's nothing on this one. So you have to first buy
the blanks.
the blanks, and then you take them to the printer, and then they'll print it for you. And then you can start selling. That's the old way. So let's say this one is XL. Now I need to buy L2.
L, M, S, XS.
Yeah. So if I have to buy X, let's say XL, let's say about like 50 pieces.
Yeah.
So I buy
50 of each basically.
Good. And they're not only black.
You have to
White.
I buy maybe white.
Maybe grey.
I buy navy blue, which sells very well.
Yes.
So you see that you need inventory, and that is for only one design.
And it's even hard to sell all of them.
And that is only for one design. Now take a second design like this one. second design.
You have to repeat the same
And
process.
the same. So you realize that you have to put a lot of money up front for the inventory. And then the risk is, if they don't sell, you sit on those. Your garage will be full. Your wife will come home and you will get food to eat.
You can't eat t-shirts.
You can't eat t-shirts.
My friend told me he had to pack them in the garage.